Elementary Science Class 8. Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. Synthetic fibers. The clothes we wear are made of fabrics, which are created from natural or artificial fibers.
What are some examples of natural fibers?
Natural fibers like cotton, wool, and silk are obtained from plants and animals.
And what about artificial or synthetic fibers?
Synthetic fibers, on the other hand, are made by humans. They are created from chemical substances that form long chains called polymers.
Polymers? How do they work?
Just like a necklace of beads or a chain of paper clips, synthetic fibers are made up of many small units joined together to form a long chain.
That's really interesting. What are some common articles made from synthetic fibers?
Synthetic fibers are used to make a wide variety of household items, from clothing to carpets and upholstery. Types of synthetic fibers. Rayon is a man-made fiber that was developed to be similar to silk. It's made from wood pulp and is much cheaper than silk.
Wow, so rayon is like a cheaper version of silk.
Exactly. Rayon can be woven like silk and dyed in a variety of colors. It's often mixed with cotton or wool to make different types of fabrics.
That's really interesting. What about other synthetic fibers?
Another important synthetic fiber is nylon. Nylon was the first fully synthetic fiber, made without using any natural raw materials. It's strong, elastic, and lightweight.
Nylon is used for a lot of things, isn't it?
Yes, you'll find nylon in all kinds of products, from socks and ropes to parachutes and car seat belts. It's even stronger than steel.
That's amazing. What about polyester and acrylic?
Polyester is another popular synthetic fiber. It's wrinkle-resistant and easy to wash, making it great for clothing. Acrylic, on the other hand, is used to make sweaters and blankets that resemble wool, but are much more affordable. Plastics. Plastic is a versatile material that can be molded into all sorts of shapes and sizes. Things like toys, containers, furniture, and even car parts are made of plastic.
Wow, that's a lot of things. How is it possible to make so many different things from plastic?
Plastic is a polymer, which means it's made up of long chains of repeating units. Depending on how these units are arranged, plastic can be linear or cross-linked, giving it different properties.
I see, so the arrangement of the units determines the characteristics of the plastic. That's really interesting.
Exactly. Some plastics, like polythene and PVC, are thermoplastics, meaning they can be softened by heat and bent easily. Others, like bakelite and melamine, are thermosetting plastics that can't be softened once they're molded.
That's really cool. I didn't know there were different types of plastics with different properties. What are some of the advantages of using plastic?
Well, plastics are lightweight, durable, and resistant to corrosion, making them a great choice for many applications. They're also relatively inexpensive compared to other materials like metals.
That makes a lot of sense. No wonder plastics are used so widely in our daily lives. It's amazing how versatile this material is.
Plastics and the environment. Plastic is a non-biodegradable material, which means it takes a very long time to decompose naturally. This causes environmental pollution.
Oh, I see. What happens when plastic is burned?
When plastic is burned, it releases poisonous fumes into the atmosphere, causing air pollution. The burning process is also quite slow and doesn't completely burn the material.
That's really bad. What can we do to reduce the use of plastic?
One way is to avoid using plastic bags, and instead use reusable bags made of cotton or jute when we go shopping. We can also separate biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste and dispose of them properly.
That's a good idea. Are there any other ways we can help?
Yes, we can also recycle plastic waste. Most thermoplastics can be recycled, but during the process, certain coloring agents are added, which limits its usage, especially for storing food.
I see. So, what's the best way to handle plastic waste?
The best approach is to follow the 5R principle: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. Developing eco-friendly habits can go a long way in reducing plastic waste and protecting the environment.